What they do, y'all. How y'all doing out there? Hopefully you all are doing well.
Question, where you get that music from?
I made that, bro.
You made that?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, that shit go hard.
Man that up. This boy done messed up my intro.
No, say that. You gotta say that.
Yeah. I got it, but as you can see, we back with a spicy one today. So not so spicy, but really, let's say,
This one's gonna be funny. This is gonna be good.
It's gonna be good.
Y'all got me.
Right. So we coming back with a good one. As you can see, I got an ASO deck. I had to bring them through. Go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
Khourtney, Chef KC, Mr. Ralph Lauren.
Yeah.
However you want to call me, just call me.
Yeah, I feel you.
Me.
Yo, his information will be in the description below. All right. So today what we're gonna talk about is betting on yourself. Right. So he has a story to tell. So yeah, we gotta make sure he does that. Right. All right. So we'll be back.
I do.
What they do. This your boy DP.
This your girl T.
And we're the Geminis Gemz, representing for the Geminis across the world, giving our own Miami perspective.
For sure. So
you can follow us on all podcast platforms at Geminis Gemz.
Also follow us on Instagram, Geminis_Gems, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Geminis Gems.
Hey, make sure you like, follow, you comment, and you subscribe. Yes. And make sure when you type it in, it's Geminis with the S, Gems with a Z. And what we do, T?
Drop them gems.
You drop them gems. All right, so we back. So betting on yourself. Sometimes you gotta jump off the porch. You got all these ideas in the head.
I'm like Kanye. I really feel like Kanye, but go ahead.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's sickening. I'm telling you.
So we got so many ideas in our head. We have so many ways to think of ourselves higher, right? Higher than sometimes we ought to, but sometimes we just want to put ourselves up there. We want to accomplish different goals in life, and sometimes we have to just bet on ourselves. We always love to support others. We support artists by showing up to their shows, purchasing their music, you get what I'm saying, as well as showing love to the let's say festivities that we involve ourselves into, but never just do stuff for us, like go to school. You get what I'm saying? Get an education or start our own business. True. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes we should just jump off the porch and bet on ourselves. We got it. You got the tools. You know what to do. You can go through the hiccups in life, right? And still overcome those obstacles and still get to that goal. So that's what we're coming with today. So go ahead and just expound about betting on yourself. Why did you, Khourtney, take that risk?
Because I ain't had nothing else.
Okay.
Since it's simple. Because I ain't had nothing else. Betting on myself is because I knew that I would win.
I like that, bro.
I knew that I would win in this game of life if I betted on myself because I knew what I could offer life. I think that's simple.
That's simple, bro.
Because I knew what I could offer. I know I could cook. I know I'm TV and film production. You know what I'm saying?
Savvy.
I'm on that. And those are the two things that I knew that I could do, and those are the two things that I'm most confident in. And dealing with women, I love women.
Okay.
Don't take that wrong.
Go ahead. Let it drop, bro.
She gonna kill me. But nah, I just always been confident. Like I said, I came out confident. Like I don't know no other way but to be confident and bet on myself because of the simple fact that I'm not going to do anything that's going to at this age. I don't think I'm going to do anything that's going to put me in a position to lose.
Gotcha.
Like I don't. That's why I always say I can bet on myself because I ain't finna go I barely hang out. You know what I'm saying? I'm barely in the club. So I ain't doing the club doing nothing I ain't supposed to do to where something could happen to me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking crazy to nobody. You know what I'm saying? I perfect my craft, meaning that I work on the things, my cooking, you know what I'm saying? Like I bet on myself. Like,
so even just to expound real quick on practicing your craft, sometimes I think that, you know, we can get comfortable in our own skin.
Never stagnant.
Okay.
Never stagnant. You can't get. It's just like saying you got 20 million. You got 20 million. But you want to be a billionaire. You telling your friends, oh, I want to be a billionaire, but you ain't doing nothing to become a billionaire. You're doing everything to stay at a millionaire, 20 millionaire. You know what I'm saying? You stand everything to stay at that level, but you're not doing anything to upgrade yourself, upgrade your mindset, upgrade your lifestyle. You're not doing that. You feel me?
Or even get into your talent.
Even though I'm a chef now, I'm speaking on getting to your talent. Even though I'm a chef now, I can always go back and do TV production. I can always go back and do film production. I can always go back and direct. You know what I'm saying? Because back then I got to what I needed to get to. At the center, growing up, I knew. I don't know. For some odd reason, I think I knew back then that I wanted to be in TV production, but I just didn't want to be on TV.
Gotcha.
You know? So that's why when we got to a certain age, we're fresh out of high school, me and Caroline was like, look, boy, this is what we want to do. This is what we gonna do. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, again, that's not where my life took me, but it's something that I know. Because I got to it at that moment, and it's something I can never forget. Cooking, man, that shit that's like a second skin. You heard me? Like I could do that. I could do it with my eyes closed. Granted, I'm still learning.
Right.
I tell anybody, what, you know what I'm saying. If I lost my job today and went to a new job, I would tell them I'm in here to learn. You feel me? Because no matter how much I know, how much I think I know, I'm still going to each job, each kitchen. Forget a job, each kitchen with my mind open because I don't know everything. But betting on myself and getting their approval. Oh, but that ain't nothing. that ain't nothing because I could do, like I said, I could do that.
Right. So real quick to finish my statement as far as the investing in yourself to further your palate. Right. So you use the example of getting from the 20 million to getting to the billion, and the process. I wanted to expound on the process that comes with that. You can understand as far as like taking classes, linking up with chefs that's, you know, more known. You can understand how to put yourself in magazines and different things like that. How do you see that perspective? Even using social media, even though I know you don't want to be seen, right? But you can also, you know.
I don't know. I don't know, but I think that's an area. That's an area for me that I ain't gonna say it's scary. Okay. But it's frightening. It's a little frightening. Scary, but it's a little intimidating. I go with that because it's the fact that, again, like you said, I don't like being seen. Right. I don't really like being.
Let's go here. Stepping out the box. Go ahead,
man.
Let it drop.
I don't know. I'm stepping out the box now.
Right.
This is it. Right. This is it for me. You know, go ahead, drop another one in there. Go ahead.
Go ahead. You got some.
I got some over here too. So I got a couple of them. I'm going ahead. You know what I mean? But no, this is it for me. Like, this is not going to be the last time. This is not going to be the last time because I can guarantee you once my representative sees it, she gonna be like, "Oh, you probably should do more." But I'm not a big person to be on the internet or be on camera like that. Like,
you rather show the product.
Yeah, and I've always been like that. I've always been the type of person that I let my work speak for itself.
Right.
I don't know no other way.
And this is why you should bet on yourself, because you put out good product.
I do. Whether it's anything listen, to anything I put my hands on, it turned into gold. And
Okay.
I'm not the one to brag or boast. I've never been that guy.
Right.
But it's a fact. Like
But just talking in confidence.
Yeah, I am talking in confidence,
Right?
Because I know, because I ain't finna do nothing. Like I'm not finna do anything that I could possibly lose on.
Gotcha.
I'm not. I'm not finna go out my way. Now, if I'm learning from, if I'm learning from it, of course you're gonna make your mistakes.
Facts.
That's a given.
It's inevitable.
You feel me?
Yep.
But once I reached that level, and I'm talking that shit. Oh yeah. You might as well go ahead and put your money on me.
Yeah.
You might as well go ahead and bet on me, because I got it by then.
Right.
Because I ain't finna come out like I am coming if it ain't 100.
Right.
So, I honestly would tell anybody, bet on yourself.
Yep.
Like legitimately, not in a formal sense. I'm not even sure if that's a way, but I mean, like, legitimately bet on yourself. Like, for real. Like, if there's something that you want to do or you feel like you can accomplish, put everything you got into it. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to say, I coulda,
shoulda,
woulda, or shoulda.
Right.
Or you don't want to say, well, damn.
If I did.
That's exactly what I'm saying. If I did.
Especially the people that say, I could have put out better.
Exactly.
Better than that.
Well, you shouldn't have until you shouldn't have put in that. And I would say to that person, you shouldn't have until you was ready.
Right. So
Exactly.
I say this, in a day and age now, we have social media. We have, artists are winning. People that watch cars are winning. You get what I'm saying? People are cooking are winning.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I need somebody to come help me. I need somebody to help me.
Right. So even mechanics are winning in a way that other people never
School
imagined.
teachers winning on TikTok.
On TikTok.
Like,
you get what I'm saying?
I need somebody to come help me now. If y'all know what y'all doing, y'all come help your boy out. You hear me? Yeah. I have no internet presence as far as my food, so if anybody can help me with it, come holler at me. The information will be at the bottom, but go ahead, finish.
Right. So going to that, we have the platforms nowadays. We have YouTube, we have Instagram, we have TikTok, we have Twitter, where you can literally just put out some type of content. I text my homies the other day, yo, where y'all content at? You all are doing productive things, so why are you posting? Because now with you do post your cooking. You get what I'm saying? Every now and then, but there's always content. You get what I'm saying? To be produced. Always content to drop. Because if you're cooking 7 days out of the week, there should be each and every day a portion of whatever you have.
True.
You get what I'm saying? So you can so it's not just, I want you to tell about the Super Bowl, how you end up getting that opportunity. But it's not just, you're not just subject to the Super Bowl. You get what I'm saying? But you're subject to every possible avenue that can come your way. You get what I'm saying? Contracts with the states, with the governors, and you get what I'm saying?
That's what I really want.
You get what I'm saying?
That's honestly what I really, really want, is those type of contracts, because those are the ones that keep you fed.
Right.
With the Super Bowl, it was really it's all about good product. I'm gonna say it's all about good product. Okay. Our food was good. The food was good. Not the food. Like, hey, my boy, listen, man. My boy Nate be throwing down. Like, hey, man. When I met, bruh, I was like, all right, cool. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I support any black person. You feel me? But when I tasted the food, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get behind this. Like I'm finna get behind it. I'm finna work with bro. Like this, he got that. This thing is good. So his ribs was on point. Chicken was on point. He the one who gave me the game. But when we had a storefront on 54th and I think on 8th Avenue. I think it was 54th and 8th. And a guy came in. He tasted something and then ended up buying us out for that night, for the rest of the evening. So we closed. I never forget the story. Buying us out, and then like he came. It was a barbershop next door. He came from the barbershop and bought the food, but he ended up coming to get his haircut again. And he was like, "Oh, y'all finna send my nephew up here." Nephew ended up coming. Nephew tasted the food. Nephew was like, "Boy, y'all got it." You feel me? So, put us in a little position to do certain little things and. By that time, people was like, "Oh, we want y'all at every golf tournament." I'm gonna just say that, and we want y'all at every golf tournament. So you go to my Instagram, go to Nate's Instagram, we own that every golf tournament, but we knocking them down. It's like a party. Yep. Like at our spot, the people were literally stopping and just hanging out. Like the golf tournaments, you wasn't supposed to stop. You were supposed to as your holes, you go by, you get your free food, and you move. But it was a party. Like literally, legitimately at our stand, every golf tournament we went to, bro. I kid you not. So people was like, man, we they wanted us. I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna say they wanted us. Okay. They wanted us. They got us. Like they wanted us. That's all I can say is they wanted us. I ain't finna go no deeper than that. They wanted us. But again, like I said, because we were black, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. But this is my opinion. Because we were black, I felt like they didn't want to give us the whole deal, the whole contract. So it was some little but whatever the case may be, we did it. We knocked it out the ballpark. You feel me? They loved it. The experience at the Super Bowl was, again, it was amazing. Like no amount of money could have amounted to the excitement that I got doing it. And I'm not talking about meeting people. I'm talking about it was great. We loved you guys. That's what was the most exciting. I got chill bumps on me right now because that's what really made me feel like, because like I said, they didn't want to give it to us. They didn't think we could do it, but we killed it. And I had no doubt in my mind that we couldn't do it. I wish we could have got the whole shebang and everything that they offered us, but of course, we did what we did to actually get the contract, and it was good.
Right, and I think the first move is the best move. You get what I'm saying? So as far as you just being able to say that you did the Super Bowl speaks volume by itself. Then you get the recommendation thereafter. You get what I'm saying? Because it can trickle from the storefront, not on to the golf tournament, not on to Super Bowls. Now you have a whole, catering contract company, company, but a business where the contracts are coming. You get what I'm saying? So now you talked about the process, right? You showed the process of growth, right? But staying committed, because before the Super Bowl, I know you mentioned to me that it was you almost cried at one point because
that was just for that. Okay. But because we wanted it so bad. You feel me?
I get it.
We wanted it so bad, and it was a good look. But my confidence level or me not betting on myself
gotcha.
I was doing the job that I was working. I was teaching cooking classes. So that tells you right there, my confidence level was. I was teaching cooking classes at Shirley Tab. Well, I'll say this. I'll say I was involved with teaching cooking classes at Shirley Tab. It was a great job. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, my confidence level was had never been lowered at any point. But as a person, we get weary. We do. We say to ourselves, and we say to our friends and family, like, we don't think it's gonna work. We don't think it's gonna, you know what I'm saying, actually resonate. But in all actually, it has already happened for you. You just don't even know it.
Right.
You just don't even know it.
Right.
Everything that's happening at that moment,
okay,
is just a setup for
the big moment.
The big moment. It really, like, I don't know no other way to explain it, because that's exactly how my experience has set up for me. Like, just when I thought, oh, well, ain't nothing finna shake. Shake the room, boom, 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 and I'm like, God damn, like, all right, we in here, you feel me? Yeah. And then not just the Super Bowl, I'm talking about other stuff prior to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Like, let's take it back. I'm gonna go back a little bit.
Go ahead.
Again, confidence level. I work with Mama Jones, Jim Jones' mom.
Mm-hmm.
Our confident level as a company, as a business, as, you know what I'm saying, as one rec, like, I think that we never stagnant was our motto. So we never felt at any moment that we couldn't do it.
I like that. Never snapping it at any moment.
We never thought that, because we were prepared.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we were really prepared. Like, even like I say, even with working with Mama Jones, like, it was cool. Like, it was an experience that propelled and helped me understand business. I say that.
Okay.
I say that. It was a great experience. She's cool. She is cool and funny. Like, yeah. But as far as, like, business side and understanding where you're going on the next level, it was good. Like, it was real good.
Right. So I wanted to kind of expound on that. As far as the commitment, right? Dealing with the commitment, you have to stay consistent. And also, too, while you're staying consistent, like you said, you were very prepared. You knew terminology. You know, hey, the temperature should be here. Mm-hmm. You know, in-depth type of knowledge of whatever subject. And this is why I believe you should bet on yourself, because some people, they know they stuff when they can smell. You get what I'm saying? They can look or hear. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? That, hey, something is off. Something is wrong. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So I believe that, with betting on yourself, because this is why you should jump off the porch. This is why when you can taste somebody's food and say, hey, listen, they didn't cook this all the way through. You get what I'm saying? Or they should have used too much paprika. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Instead of onions to mix in with XYZ, however that may go, right? Mm-hmm. They could have let this simmer, or what it is, not sauteed, but it could have marinated a little bit more. They could have gave 4 more hours. You get what I'm saying? So just talk about that real quick. Just the know-how. This is why you should bet yourself, because you know it.
Because you know it and betting on yourself, I honestly feel like it's really on the people who you have around you. Okay. It's really on the people who you have around you, because you can watch YouTube all day. You can watch YouTube all day. Get that. But if you don't have the proper people around you to tell you, hey, this A wasn't right, but B came through. You know what I'm saying? C was in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I honestly feel like you need the proper team. You honestly could get all the skills in the world. Okay. You could get that you could be LeBron.
Okay.
But if you don't have no team, if you ain't got no D Wade, if you ain't got no Ray Allens, you know what I'm saying? You ain't really doing nothing.
Right.
You ain't doing nothing.
Right.
So it's really all about the team around you. Granted, you're gonna be who you are.
Right.
But at the same time, you still need those people around you to X, Y, and Z for you.
Make sure it happens.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
So let's move on to motivation. Staying motivated. And I think it kind of ties in with the commitment, but staying motivated to follow through. You know, what else I put here as far as partnership as well?
Motivation for me, I think, will probably be
your confidence.
No, my child. My damn child. No. Everybody will, of course, be my child. But no, and being broke.
Okay.
And being honestly, and again, it's not to impress anybody or, you know what I'm saying, or think I need this amount of money for. No, it's honestly like, as a man, you wanna be able to stay afloat. Not because we're in Miami, not because we're black men and we need to have something. You feel me? We gotta have something. If you don't have nothing, I mean, I want to say if you ain't got nothing, you ain't got nothing. I know that sounds crazy, but what I mean is, if you don't have nothing as far as a job, a car, like something to make you for you to able to move to the next level, then you ain't got nothing.
You ain't got nothing, bro.
That's what I mean when I say you ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Right.
Like, even if you don't have a car, you got a job. You're making an effort to move forward.
Right.
You don't have a job at this moment, but you got a car. You going to job interviews and stuff like that. You're making an effort. Yeah. You feel me? You have to have some type of something as a black man. Like, I just, me personally, like I said, I just can't stay broke. Again, I could leave a job. I don't give a fuck about no job.
Right.
I leave a job, but I'm finna go back. I'm finna hustle until I find me another job. I'm finna hustle for that next a month or two till I find me another job. But man, you honestly have to have something, because nowadays, 9 times out of 10, we got kids. You know what I'm saying? Do you got kids?
Yes.
Okay. Let's say 9 times out of 10, 9 out of 10 black men got kids. And what are you doing? What are we doing? 5 out of 10 black men ain't leaving nothing for their kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that right there is the most important thing to me, as far as working hard and leaving something for our kids. Like that, the whole just working just to work. Mm-hmm. Nah. That's why I feel like owning something, we all need to own something. As far as black men, we need to come together and own something. Even if you can't own something solely, get with a group of people who can. You know what I'm saying? Get with a group of people who own this stuff and who's shaking and moving, so you can leave something for yours.
Right. So I'm gonna give you an example is staying motivated, staying consistent. Far as me, you get what I'm saying? Outside of my circle, my family, right? Taking care of my.
You haven't really talked about yourself.
I'm not. Because I brought you on the show so I could talk about you. Oh, okay. Right?
Okay.
So I'm doing the interview. But just to add my spiel to it, right, to stay motivated in whatever I'm pursuing.
What motivated you to keep this going? That's what I want to know.
Staying consistent, want to get a response, want to help. Because I actually receive phone calls, you get what I'm saying, of people telling me, hey, bro, I love the material. It's motivational. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that right there sparks fire to continue. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Knowing that, like, for example, somebody saying that your dish was awesome at the end of the day, fuse the fire. True. You get what I'm saying? Outside of family. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So I believe that with motivation, we continue, but we need the motivation as well. One from the other meaning from me to you to me. You get what I'm saying? Because this is motivation by you showing up. It says to me, let's continue.
Oh yeah, you
as
bro,
well as
I'm always
right, as well as let's say if I taste your food, hey bro, this is fire. You get what I'm saying? Just for the network that you just mentioned to all support as one, you know, all support each other. And that's what I'm trying to get at, also with the motivation as well. To move furthermore, staying disciplined, focus on the task at hand, because we do have we motivated, but then sometimes we want to quit. You know,
we get discouraged.
Right, we get discouraged. Go ahead, let it drop.
I get discouraged every day. I'm not gonna hold you. I do. It's a crazy thing, but I get discouraged every day because I look on Instagram. I see people. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Go ahead.
I see people posting their food on Instagram, and I be like, "Yeah, damn, that shit look good."
Pause, real quick, bro. Check this out, though. How you see them doing it? You know you good with your track record, and you not.
Because I'm not I don't know how to get on the internet like that. Like I ain't really. This is this gonna be the first time and maybe the last time a lot of people see me speak on the internet.
Gotcha.
Like you come out and see, you know what I'm saying? If I'm selling food, you come out, I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna be
no doubt.
Customer service all day.
Yeah.
But explain even with recipes, like even explaining how to cook food. That's just not me. I'm not no internet goofy. And I hate to even say it like that. I hate to say it like that because of the era we come from.
Gotcha.
Because the era we come from, we never got on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
We kept everything low key. Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah, we kept everything low key. And I said earlier, that may be one of my biggest downfalls because I don't have any internet presence like that. If y'all help with internet presence, call me. But yeah, I'm just not that guy. Like I whip up something for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm in the kitchen. I'm there. But getting on the internet or being in the forefront, that ain't me.
But see, this is the reason why you should bet on yourself and jump off the porch, because you can get more further if you stop being back. That's the same thing with this. For example, I can set it up real nice. You know, I can throw it together real nice, right? But then it's like, well, you probably have the skills to teach people.
Yeah.
The purpose of actually doing everything comes from the fact that you believe in helping people.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You believe in feeding people. So to me, it's more so it's beneficial that you step out there in the front. Because now this, and I know that's something to shake, but this is why we got to step out of our box. Now imagine this. Now you on the front of your own cookbook. You get what I'm saying?
I said Kanye moment back then, and that's just something on my list.
Right. So if that, because your name has to carry weight.
Yeah.
And
Collington, that way. But go ahead.
So your name has to carry weight, and this is why you should bet on yourself to leave the legacy for your family, for your son, as well as mine as well. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm doing this also too for my son. Something, God forbid, something happens to me. My son is not going to say, well, I wonder what my dad thought. He can literally get on YouTube and watch his dad. You get what I'm saying? This is why it's good to have a digital presence. That's why the old school need to come in the front and shut these ducks down. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
you said, yes, sir.
You get what I'm saying? So we need the presence. They need the presence of the real to be in the forefront. Not saying I'm all that in a bag of chips, but I'd rather my presence be out there so that they can get a taste of something that's organic, for real. That's not finessing. For real. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm not just one way on the outside and one way in here. You get what I'm saying? So I'm the same. And I believe that we, like you and I and the people that we associate ourselves with should step out of the box, because that's why I'd rather bring you on the show. They need to see your face. They need to know who's behind the cookbook. You get what I'm saying? And not just the fact that you can cook, but that you can talk. So when youngins are looking at it and saying, well, shoot, if he was able to cook, I can cook too.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
It's not a bad thing to cook.
I agree.
Because most people think that, a man is not a cook. A man shouldn't be a cook. Like,
I don't know about that one.
Man, no, you like.
I understand exactly what you're saying,
but I mean,
but I challenge that thought to anyone. Think about it. From your favorite restaurants that you go to, was established basically by men.
By men, yeah. Right.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Anytime that you go to a fancy restaurant and you sit down, it's a man in the back cooking. So I challenge that thought. You're always thinking inside of the box with that. You get what I'm saying? So I ain't worried about that. But so what I'm saying is, if men have the opportunity to jump off the point and bet on themselves with becoming an artist, you get what I said? Doing production, like you mentioned, get into politics. You get what I'm saying? As well as, starting their own YouTube channel. I believe that
something else I need to do that I'm scared to do.
And I don't think it's so much being scared. It's just the intimidation of man. It is the jumping off the porch and starting.
I don't like being on camera though. I really don't like being on camera.
Let me give you an example. And I was showing this girl this the other day.
Talk to me.
So she said the same thing. She was like, "Oh, I don't want to be on the camera. I don't want to show my face." I'm like, "Oh, I've been on TikTok and I see people hands, and that was good enough."
Somebody said that to me too. Yeah.
You can set it up where none of your face is involved. Not the height. You get what I'm saying? None of that. None of your facial features, your body, or nothing. The only thing that is showing is your hands.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? And from that, you still can build. You get what I'm saying? Like a platform. You can build something that's withstand the test of time.
Yeah.
For you. I think about this as well. The DJ that put the monkey thing on his head, the different DJs that put the mask on, right?
Who's DJing at big parties.
That DJ, and they DJ big parties, bro. You make great food, great content, and people just sold on it. And I believe that we as men, or we as aces can start, and it's not just for aces, but anyone, right, can just jump off the porch and make it happen. Bet on yourself. At the end of the day, that's all you have.
That's all you got. Yeah, exactly. That's why I did it. That's why I did it, because I ain't had nothing but myself. I say, listen, man, at the end of the day, you came in by yourself. And at the end of the day, you're going to leave. You're going to go to sleep by yourself.
By yourself.
You feel me? I ain't going to say you're going to die, but you're going to sleep. Go to sleep by yourself.
Facts.
So I tell everybody, like, bro, you just really got to believe in everything that you believe in.
I agree.
You feel me? Like, don't shortchange yourself. Don't say, oh, well, man, maybe next year I could. Nah, my nigga, do that shit this year.
Facts.
Start right now.
Start right now,
Because you know what? All it's gonna do is it's gonna be trial and error. My reels, I'm just gonna lie to you. My reels were when my boy started showing me how to do. My reels wasn't the best reels. If you go to the Instagram and look, that the reels wasn't the same. But I had to perfect my craft. I had to get better. I had to want to be better. You feel me? So I had to want more than just how I was living and what I was, what I was doing. And that's what the key is. The key is to want and to do better. You feel me? That, like, you gotta want it.
Gotcha.
You gotta want that shit. Like,
gotcha.
There's people out here right now who are complacent as to how they living, and I can't.
Me either.
I can't. I look at it like this. I look at millionaires and how they move, and and how they operate. They day-to-day lifestyles. If I got complacent at $10 million, living the lifestyle that I live, nigga won't have no money by next year. You feel me? So you gotta keep moving. You gotta keep shaking. You gotta keep making something. You gotta keep making money. Or you gotta keep doing. I ain't gonna say making money. You have to keep doing something. You have to keep progressing. Life is about evolution. If you're not evolving in life, you're losing. Like that is. Somebody told me that, and I was like, "What?" It's like, but it's truth.
Right.
If you're not evolving, if you
stagnant the whole time. Yeah.
Listen. Oh my God.
Let it drop.
There's somebody right now that hates me for something that I did to them a long time ago. And we have a connection until this day. You're not evolving. If you still worried about what a person did in 2010 and 2009 and you've watched that person evolve into a better person, and you still worried about that person that he was in 2008 and 2009, you lost. You lost. Because life is. They told us a long time ago that we were apes and we became human. You know what I'm saying? We evolved into humans. Life is about evolution.
Right.
You feel me? If you have a child, like for me, my best the best thing that I ever saw was watching my son grow up.
Okay.
Because it showed me that a person can't do nothing without being shown how to do it.
Okay.
Meaning, you can't talk unless you've seen another person talk. You can't think of an idea or you can't think of something at all unless somebody has told it to you or you saw somebody do it. You feel what I'm saying? So, a person saying that, I
like that, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Having my kid was the best thing for me. Yeah. Because I know that that's just like a lie. Person tell you a lie. No, I'm trying to take that back. A story.
Okay.
Movies.
Okay.
They tell you stuff that come out of movies. They kind of, you know what I'm saying, pick and choose what to show you that stuff that's real life that's going on in real life. I say that to say this. You cannot. So you mean to tell me, oh, aliens are not real? So where did the idea of aliens come from? Okay. So if a person just thought of, okay, well, I'm finna just think of aliens. No, somebody had to see, talk to, or feel an alien to know what to even say. I'm gonna use that word alien as a word to describe. You know what I'm saying? Like, like a kid can't say. I'm trying to think of a word. Daddy, mom. A kid's first words is mommy and daddy. Because why? We teaching them to say what?
Daddy, mommy,
mommy and daddy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like life is about evolution. If you're not evolving to become a better person or a greater person or evolve or help the people around you become greater, then you lost. You really lost in life. You really, really lost in life, and I think that's the most important thing in life. Evolution. That's the most important word in life because everything has to do with evolution. Everything, whether it's this wasn't this before. You know what I'm saying? Before they made it these. This was plastic. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is evolution, and so. If you still worrying about what a motherfucker did 10 years ago, you lost.
Right.
You gotta get it together. And my thing is I try to better myself and to put a whole synopsis on everything I just said. I try to better myself. I try to be better than I was yesterday.
Right.
I go to work and ask my head chef, hey chef, what, you know what I'm saying? I did shish kebabs for the MLK parade. I've seen shish kebabs. I've done them before, but I text him, "Hey, chef, what can I do to add? You know what I'm saying, to make my shish kebabs better?" You feel me? Like that's what life is about.
I agree with that.
That's what life is about, right there. You feel me?
Yep. So I'm gonna let you have the last words. I don't have anything more to say other than when you bet on yourself, you gotta step out the box. right? So go ahead and give your final words, bro.
Final words from me.
Let it drop.
I would just tell anybody, man, don't give up. Like honestly, don't give up, because my story is a story that I could have gave up a long time ago. You feel me? And like I said, people probably don't even know I have a story because I'm so quiet, or I keep to myself, or I just handle and do the things I'm supposed to do. Mm-hmm. But I just tell anybody, don't give up, bro, because it could be tomorrow the door that you've been waiting for, or not even the door that you've been waiting for, another door that you had no idea that was coming your way open for you. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So just never give up. Always be persistent and consistent. Man, I just want everybody to make a million. I just want everybody to be rich. You feel me? I just want everybody to be happy and comfortable in the life that they live in. You feel me? Just like, I don't wish no bad upon nobody. I just want everybody to be happy. The world would be a better place if everybody was happy. Facts. Like all honesty, like facts. You know what I'm saying? I don't really get into. I mind my business. Mm-hmm. I stay in my lane.
Stay in your lane.
Like, I feel you. Saying, like, you know what? I would like. I want to do a big ass barbecue fest.
Okay.
I want to do it somehow, some way. Carol City, we just get together and we just I got another little partner who went to school with me too, who do barbecue too. But I just want us to have, you know what I'm saying, just a big ass barbecue fest. People to come out and just try everybody barbecue out of Carol City. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But other than that, man, I ain't got nothing else to say.
Gotcha. So there you have it.
Oh wait,
go ahead.
Shouts out to Nate's Barbecue. Shouts out to Ray Jose's Barbecue.
Okay.
I mean, sandwiches and more. Shout out to One Rack, the committee, my mama. I don't know. I'm just. Yeah. Shout out to everybody who, you know what I'm saying, who I deal with and I mess with on a daily basis. I just want everybody to be happy, bro. I just want everybody to make a million.
Gotcha. And so I appreciate you coming on the show.
Oh, I'm gonna come back again.
You know what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna come back again and again and again. I'm gonna be here until you make a million. I'm gonna be here, boy. I don't care if I gotta come back once a month, boy. Hey, until my dog make a million, I'll be here with some good footage and some. Next time I come back, I'm bringing food though. Okay. That I don't care if it's just you by yourself. Shit, we'll sit here and we'll eat a meal. Yeah. We that's what we gonna do.
Definitely, I look forward to that. Yeah, for real. So I appreciate you coming on the show, Khourtney. For sure. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you all share as well. Yeah. So I'm your boy DP. This is my boy Khourtney.
Mr. Ralph Lauren, Chef KC.
Okay.
It's me.
Right.
It's the same OKC from when I was a shorty, man.
Right. And we Gemini Gemz. There's Geminis with the S, Gems with the Z.
Did you know I was a Gemini?
Nah.
Oh, that go crazy. I am a Gemini.
And what we do, we drop them gems. Go ahead and drop some gems, bro.
I'm going to get these over. I'm going to drop a whole bunch of them things, though.
Yeah, you did your thing today.
I'm going to be here for a while. Listen, bro, you might want to add me. Add me, because I'm still dropping them things. I'm going to be here for a while.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one, y'all. All right.